Allison Fannin with 235 Designs, and today we are going to tour the Nesloney 2022 Parade of Homes. For this year's parade with Nesloney, we decided to bring in a lot of texture. He used a lot of natural elements, so we wanted to create layers and layers and layers and just make it feel really warm and add height, because the ceilings are super, super tall in here. His countertops are quartz, they kind of look like a concrete, so we wanted to bring in leather stools to bring in just that warmth and another material option into the house, and it kind of ties in with the stained cabinetry and the flooring and all that stuff to make it feel really like a Texas farmhouse. His appliances were all stainless, kept with a simple vent hood, but we decided to bring in height. We all wanted height. For his formal dining, it has a ton of tall windows in it. It's pretty simple. I wanted, obviously, something different for the seating, so we did a curved seating. It's huge, too. It's about 12 feet across. It holds a ton of people, but I liked it different. I liked it better than doing, your standard rectangle table. Again, added the height and the texture with the concrete vases and the flowers, and I don't know, I'm really happy with how this came out. I pulled in some leather, some Sherpa seating. I just like the dining space. I like that it's a little bit different than normal run-the-mill thing that we do. And his entry, it's not super deep. It's only about 5 foot deep, but it's really, really wide, obviously, to display the front door. We wanted to create like a small seating area so you can pull in, take off your shoes, kind of visualize yourself in the space, because it actually was for sale. It actually sold too, but we decided to do the bookcases and just fill it in with a lot of color to play off of that black wall, and it pops really, really well, and the gold and just all that warmth. You immediately step into the living room. I didn't want to walk into the back of a sofa right here, so we put in this chase, the curved sofa. I liked a lot of textures in here. We talked about that in the beginning. So the green velvet sofa, it's actually like a kidney bean shape. And then the linen sofa pulled in some more white, but that's a completely different texture. It's a boucle fabric. And then, of course, different stains of wood and metal and all that good stuff. So I like all the different pieces. Nothing really matches in here, and it flows really well with the space and straight into the kitchen. And you can see out into the backyard, which is awesome, because everything was kind of the same height, which is what we talked about. So you can see straight in from the front door to the backyard, but then there's a lot of stuff in the middle that your eye can land on. It's still a comfy living space. It's not too stuffy, it's not too, I don't know, it's just very welcoming. Like you literally want to lay down on every single sofa in here. And the master, it actually won Best Master, which is awesome. Went all black. It's actually called Green Black from Sherwin-Williams, and it's just so dramatic and so pretty. We knew from the beginning we were gonna go dark, so we brought in every furniture piece in here is either cream colored or a lot stained color and has a lot of texture to it, has a lot of visual play in it. Everything from the nightstands to the bed, it's just like you want to reach out and touch it because of the amount of heavy texture or pattern that it has on it, which is awesome. This room is massive, and it's funny because every room we put furniture in, it felt bigger after we put furniture in it. And we were able to, we had planned from the beginning, do just a big old circle chair so you could watch the TV, just a place to hang out on, like you just want to lay in that. It's about 5.5 feet around, which is awesome. And did the king bed. They have a TV above the window that goes out to the backyard, which leads to the pool. So it's just really, it's super, super private space. In his master bathroom, it's super, as soon as you walk in, it's just stunning. You want to keep walking further and further and further and go on. He brought in some of the wood tones, the stained. We continued the black around the corner. So again, we wanted to bring in color and texture, like I keep saying throughout this whole house. So his bathtub is black. It literally leads into the shower, and then there's an outdoor shower with another glass door. One of my really good friends drew the floor plan, Sarah, and she does an amazing job. And then this whole layout, it's probably why it won, but it's amazing. The shower has a lot of natural elements to it, everything from the wall tile to the floor tile. So we wanted to bring in some teak stools, you know, to play off of that indoor-outdoor look and the towels, and then continue it around with the bathtub and the black faucet and all of that good stuff. It's a really good layout, a great space. Coming off of the living room, you have 2 guest bedrooms. They both have individual bathrooms. We kept calling this the kids space or e-space or flex space. There's 1,000 terms that you can use for it. They put up a TV, so we decided to make it like a second living area for guests. That way you could just get kind of a feel for it. Brought in some color because it's pretty white, and again with the leather and the texture and all that good stuff. And one of our teeny tiny curved sofas, kind of the same shape of the one in the living room, so it's a repeating pattern. Big floor cushion, which I love, for pets or whoever wants to lay on the floor and watch TV, and a good coffee table with it. In guest bedroom 2, we decided to make it a guest room suite or something for an older kid, and I saw this bed back in the winter and I knew exactly that it was gonna go in here. I just think it's the coolest thing. I'm pretty obsessed with it. And I like, again, the same thing about the texture and stuff. It was an element of surprise. We ended up deciding to run black slats on the wall just behind the queen bed, and I just like the feel of it. It makes the ceilings look, well, they are super tall, but it makes it look even taller than what it is. Kept the bedding fairly neutral for the most part, and then just did oversized pillows and then pops of color, pops of texture. Did something different in the nightstands, decided to do the chest of drawers to draw your eye upward and do height. And then our one of our funky chairs in the corner, again, the same thing with like the master. The room felt bigger after we put everything in. I think everybody was worried about the size of the bed, which it's only a queen, but these rooms are big and it really fills up the space well. We've gotten a lot of great feedback. He did his custom barn doors, which is what he always does, which leads into a massive guest bathroom. Lots of stone on the wall, which pulls back into that whole natural element again, and just really ties everything together in this bedroom. In guest bedroom 3, we decided from the beginning we wanted to pull in a bigger seating area and do 2 twin beds to make it, you know, visualize the space for little kids. Again, with the leather, this is a smaller, low-scale sofa. I just thought it'd look really great in here, and it fits amazingly well with the pillows, the texture element of the modern farmhouse. We did 2 twin beds that are both iron, pull in color, and just mix match pillows, and it came out really well. He decided that he wanted to do paneling behind the beds, and so we did, and we pulled in the green color. It's the same color that he has on the cabinets, and so we did the bookshelves texture. It turned out really well. It's a really great layout. I always love 2 twin beds in a room. I think they're fun, very youthful looking, and it ties into the bathroom really well. In bedroom 4, we decided we wanted to do something different and not do a bed in here and make it more like a reading room / hangout room. So this is one of our sofa lines that we carry. It was easy. I mean, we literally threw it together in about 15 minutes. I love it. I love how low it is and how deep it is. So if you just want to hang out in here, you can. This is one of my favorite pieces of artwork from this guy out of Austin, and I had it hanging in my showroom in the windows, and actually somebody bought it, and I'm kind of sad about it because I love it, but it's a lithograph series, and I kind of thought it fit in with the whole Texas farmhouse vibe that we have going on, but kind of retro, and I love it, absolutely love it. We put in one of our natural finished consoles on this wall with some artwork, and just threw in some decor of different textures and colors. I like the pop of black against the stain. I think it looks really well, the concrete bases, and of course, some of our falcon art, which I love. I love it, love it. Thanks for touring the 2022 parade home that we had with Nesloney. Hope you guys liked it. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all the things at 235 Designs, where we just work all the time and keep posting our work. Bye.